الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الأمين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين وبعد. Allah Azza wa Jal says in the Qur'an, ادع إلى سبيل ربك بالحكمة والموعظة الحسنة. Dear viewers, I am Abu Suaid Abdul Raziq Saudagar, and in the next few minutes we are going to talk about the phenomenal rise the Centre Darul Huda Udupi has witnessed in the last decade and a half, that is, ever since its inception. We know that from the time this ayah that I just recited is revealed up until today, countless people and numerous organizations have striven to follow and implement this command of Allah Azza wa Jal mentioned in Surah An-Nahl. In the same way, Sir Bapu Nakwa, may Allah have mercy on him, long nurtured this dream of erecting a center that could cater to his passion for serving humanity, because his heart, his desires were all engulfed with the love and fear of Allah Azza wa Jal. Allah's grace and mercy prevailed over, which helped Bapu Sahib live the dream when the center was established in 2008. It was his compassionate, considerate and selfless children who so yearned that the center be named Darul Huda, that is, an abode of guidance, for Bapu Sahib had always wanted that the spring of Tawheed blossom from here, the saplings of Sunnah in this region sprout from here, and that this center become a hub where the ripples of calling people to Allah spread from. From the very first day of the establishment of the center came about its doughty activities free from any influence of creed, color, race or religion, and they are simply indomitable. The center stood magnanimously tall in reaching out to masses with every bit of goodness and with the message from their Creator that the purpose of our creation is His worship alone. That's perhaps why highly renowned Islamic personalities from India and abroad not just adorned the center with their visits to it, but they have also showered immense praise for the benevolent works that the center has been engaged in. In fact, many of these personalities were propelled to send out their glowing testimonials in recognition of the center's achievements. Some such elite names include the Mu'adhin of Masjid an-Nabawi, Dr. Iyad Ahmad Shukri, Hafidhahullah, a professor of Masjid al-Haram, Makkah, Dr. Wasiullah Abbas, Hafidhahullah, and one of the most beloved, internationally recognized personalities of our times, late Dr. R.K. Noor Muhammad Madani, Rahimahullah, or those who have played exceptional roles in helping the center reach where it today is, such as Fadilatul Shaykh Anisur Rahman Madani Hafidhahullah, and those who have guided the center to attain and taste the pinnacle of success it today has, such as Dr. V. Abdul Rahim Hafidhahullah, and those who have lent a great hand in shaping the center up. For instance, Dr. Diyaur Rahman Adami Umari Madani Rahimahullah considered the center the apple of his eye. Similarly, the two household names of Bangalore, Shaykh Abdul Azim Umari Madani and Shaykh Abdul Hasib Umari Madani, have been a driving force for the center from the time its sun has dawned. Now, let's try to find out what it is that moved these eminent personalities to help augment the popularity of the center. The very first reason that comes to one's mind is the ungrudging nature of Bapu Sahib's sons, who have cohesively worked together to fashion a center of this aura. Then, the ulama, together with the people living in and around Udupi, who would grace every single conference the center has held and backed it through thick and thin. Be it the first ever public conference of the center at the time of its inauguration, titled the First Peace and Education Conference, or the second such conference which was held at the culmination of the 15-day English and Kannada training camps aimed at training ulama in the two aforementioned languages in order that they help clear misconceptions many have about Islam and in order that they interpret the right image of Islam in front of the masses. Or for that matter, the third such conference which was held while inaugurating the wing called the Prophet of Mercy sallallahu alaihi wasallam. While at it, we must also let you know that the center in this wing has 100 golden sayings of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in nearly all the Indian languages including Hindi, English and Urdu, hanging on the walls of this hall. Thus, Darul Huda is obliged and it thanks one and all with equal gratitude. By the way, I am humbled to say that I was roped in for this assignment of training the ulama on English. Then, the kind of discipline the center has demonstrated in accomplishing every single task it took up is writ large, whether it is the smooth functioning of the classes for learning and teaching the Qur'an or working relentlessly on correcting the ever-critical creed of a believer. You would only be proud to learn that the center from time to time distributes copies of the Qur'an in English, in Hindi, in Kannada and in other regional languages besides various dissertations and disquisitions on a variety of Islamic subjects, and sends teams of ulama to different locations of the country in order that the people of that geography learn the Islam that our righteous predecessors have practiced. What was heartening is that the center always paid them significant remunerations. The center says that it's only humbled to have held almost 1,000 such programs inland. It says it takes special pleasure in molding the young Islamic scholars and in providing for their Islamic books and in helping them develop into a role model for their societies around them. Not only this, the center feels privileged to reach out to young students and fresh graduates from within the township and its adjacent turfs that do not even have the basic minimum knowledge about Islam through what is called summer Islamic courses, thereby getting them to understand that Islam is the most natural religion and connecting them with the lives of the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and helping them feel proud of Islam. The center is thrilled to state that many different cities from different parts of India are so impressed with its work that they are very keen to have a franchisee of Darul Huda in their own towns. Similarly, the center has left no stone unturned in dedicating itself to the service to humanity, be it in the form of closed bank, free ambulance to all, and free monthly ration to the destitute. A special mention of the free ambulance to all, irrespective of the caste, color, creed and race in these tough times of the COVID-19 pandemic. The center has also held blood donation camps from time to time, especially whenever there was a program with a large-scale attendance. This proves how much value the center attaches to human life and humanitarian needs. We feel it is important for our viewers to know that there is a world-renowned, world-class hospital very near the center, besides many other hospitals that benefit from such blood donation camps. Darul Huda also feels that it is her responsibility to work for the protection and prosperity of those displaced due to natural disasters in and around Udupi. And during the last such episode, both in Udupi and in Hyderabad, Darul Huda engaged in rescuing and rehabilitating many of those that were devastated by the floods. Darul Huda feels overjoyed to see smiles on the faces of those fasting in the month of Ramadan when it gives them free ration for the entire blessed month. Darul Huda has printed and distributed numerous copies of various books on Islam amongst the ulama and the commoners alike. Of course, all for free. In fact, the center has stalled Islamic mini libraries in masjids, in many an Islamic center, and many colleges across the town. It has also held competitions for its people of the Konkan region, be it in the fields of baking and cooking, or for that matter, memorizing Hisnul Muslim, and awarded prizes aplenty to many. When the center sensed enthusiasm in the people for such competitions, in no time it rolled out an online Islamic quiz competition, the participants of which were to the tune of many 1,000. The center was buoyed to see that the people from various countries participated in this one-of-its-kind program and all benefited. Prize money of over 1 million Indian rupees was at stake, and there were over 100 winners. Darul Huda has added another feather to its cap when, while the world is battling COVID-19, it saw an opportunity to train fresh graduates from all madrasas in India in a month-long online training programs, giving these graduates from the madrasas much needed soft and hard skills that would give their career a boost and an edge. The center periodically conducts hijama and ruqya camps and also holds Hajj camps annually. You may want to check out Darul Huda's official website and its YouTube channel, which has got close to 40,000 subscribers and over 2,000 videos. The center has lots of projects in the pipeline and is working tirelessly to bring to life each one of them for its viewers. One such flagship project is the publication of the Urdu translation of the Qur'an titled Asan Qur'an, whose work has been done by Shaykh Sanaullah Madani. Its translation is done keeping in mind ease of comprehension after an exhaustive study of 15 different translations of the Holy Qur'an. The center aims to have its own Qur'an printing complex in India soon, and work for its erection is well underway. It's also working towards launching its own satellite TV channel, which would telecast only what is pure monotheism and authentic Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. Darul Huda at the moment works out of a makeshift studio and plans to have its own studios for the purpose of recording Islamic programs. Let's pray to Allah that He give the center all the energy, leverage and resources it requires to fulfill its ambitions of spreading Islam in every way, mode, shape and form possible. آمين يا رب العالمين وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا.